Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Ghost Gamer, and I'm going to review Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Now, let me say at the very beginning of this video, I'm technically really waiting for the hate mail, or at least the nice, wonderful YouTube hate to come my way as far as this video game is concerned, because I have a few things to basically talk about in lieu of this game. I can't talk today, don't mind me. Let me get this off my chest here and now, because I do have a few things to say about this game. Although I am kind of a fan of the Borderlands series, this, as far as my opinion goes, is nothing more than essentially a cash grab and a little bit of laziness all thrown into the mix. As far as I'm concerned, I would foresee this being more of a DLC than an actual full game. Again, that's my opinion, but I'm sticking to it. This, it just feels more like a DLC than an actual release. Why they ended up doing it like this, I am not quite sure, but yeah. Like every game that has been pushed out a little before it probably should have been, it is riddled with bugs here and there. Yes, we have to kind of wait for the patches to come along in order to... It took, I believe, about 10 and a half, 11 hours to complete the entire game. For a quote-unquote full game that is getting kind of cheesy and lazy, that is kind of chalking up towards the line of, you know, your Battlefield and your Call of Duties. It should have been quite a bit longer. You may agree with that, you may not. I don't know, don't care. But as far as I'm concerned, $60 for 11 hours is kind of cheating it. I mean, we are getting to the point to where we're as gamers, we're always wanting more, and these developers and publishers need to realize that we're not how we used to be anymore. We are very driven when it comes to our video games, and quite frankly, you need to quit slacking off and get used to that concept here. All in all, moral of the story, $60 for essentially a reskinned and modded Borderland is not making me happy whatsoever, and quite frankly, just fucking nail it. I don't, fuck this shit. That's just, it just irritated to the point of where I cannot fathom a logical thought as far as I'm concerned right now, because it just irks me. And I know there's going to be people out there that are like, oh, it's not that bad, or oh, it's a great game. Yeah, quit fucking deluding yourselves. You just dropped a good 40 pounds, $60. That's $60 on Steam. That's not even wasting the gas to go out and frickin', buy the game in a store. I mean, get out of here with that shit. But, on top of that gripe and complaint, I don't care for the voice acting. I think it's subpar. It could have been frickin' rectified a lot more than they did. A couple of the animations were just somewhat laughable. It kind of made me wonder what the hell was going on, and if they were paying it, well, if the animator was paying attention. Most likely they were, and they were just forced to ignore it and pass on. You have very awkward pacing, which for me to say, that's kind of surprising, because it is a run and gunner, but it just seems the pacing is a little off. It may just be me, but it just seems something is different as far as pacing is concerned. This release of Borderlands, unlike the first one, unlike most of the second one, I had no issues walking away from it. I mean, the first one, I just couldn't put it down. The second one, I could, but I had to kind of force myself to do it. This one's just the same crap wrapped in a new, wrapped in some new packaging. It's disappointing. In the end, I have to say, moral of the story, it's overpriced. It is nothing more than a DLC or a mod or however you want to consider it, packaged in a full release, if you will. I don't care for the voice acting. It's got glitches, and if you want to try and elongate the amount of Borderland play, and you're not expecting anything really substantial or new, well, this might appeal to you. But from somebody from my standpoint that wishes that they would have went above and beyond, it falls short. Either way, that's enough for my rhetoric. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop them in the box below. If you found this informative at all, hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe. I'm out of here.